Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Friday. It's chilly, it's semi-rainy. Amber's like trying to get up, but she's crawling up my legs right now. It is just kind of like one of those days where you just want to cuddle up on the couch under blankets and watch movies all day. So we're gonna have a very chill day, but I forgot that my husband just FaceTimed me like 30 minutes ago and said he is on his way home. He is going to, it's 11:30 now. He's gonna come home and eat lunch, and his work, they do rental equipment, like big heavy rental equipment, and his dad rented something to like take down trees or something to that effect. And Gary's gonna go over there and help him. He's gonna stop here and have lunch and then go over, and he told the kids that maybe we could all go over there. So we're either gonna go over there or we're gonna stay home and have a nice chill day. So my whole plan before he did that was we were just gonna relax. I wasn't gonna do school today. I'm just gonna kind of take a break and me try to get things done around the house that I need to do and kind of prep for surgery. Now, if the kids wanna go over there and I have to drive separate, that might happen and we might go over there. But if we don't go over there, we're staying here and doing nothing besides whatever needs to be done.
Guess what?
So,
the store's open now.
All right, cool. I'll be there in a minute.
Yay! You can even spend some of your money on your card that I gave you.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah. I really set up a little store in there. She wants me to come shop her store in the living room. So, I need to switch the laundry and I need to eat. I'm starving. I haven't eaten. Well, I did eat one pancake, but that's all I ate earlier. I wasn't really ready to eat, but now I went from like not ready to eat to starving. Like there was no in between. I was not hungry, and then all of a sudden it was like, I've got to eat right now. So I'm gonna heat up my half of a sub from last night. We got dinner last night, and I got a chicken cheesesteak, and I have half of it left. So I'm gonna heat that up and get that and eat, switch laundry, and shop Everly's store. Earlier I got our Thanksgiving units printed. We're gonna start those on Monday. We are finishing up our History's Mysteries today. So lots of fun little things happening, but nothing major. And of course, I am going to take you through my day, my weekend. I've got, weekend prep and things like that to happen. So I guess it really just depends on if we're leaving today to go to his dad's or if we're staying home, what'll happen. But you guys will see. And I'm also gonna make the chicken rice and broccoli that I never made last night because we got food out because of what happened last night. So we are gonna have that for dinner tonight. So I don't even have to prep anything or whatever. We'll just make it at dinner time. So I've got nothing to do there. So it kind of makes my day a little bit easier. So we've got a shop over here and a shop over here.
No.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish up our History's Mysteries with D.B. Cooper. Guys, we're gonna can up some Better Than Bush's baked beans or something is the recipe. I can't remember what it's called. I wrote down the recipe, but I honestly don't even remember where I got it from. I had a screenshot on my phone. I wrote down the recipe and then I deleted the screenshot, so I don't even know where it came from. But anyway, 4 pounds of these navy beans. So we're gonna open them, wash them, rinse them real quick, put them in a pot. So I'm just gonna get these rinsed real quick. And Gary left to go to his dad's, and we're not gonna go because it's freezing outside. If we go over there, we're gonna be there with him. He's gonna be outside from now, he said, until probably like dark. So he was like, you guys are gonna get so bored. And I was like, yeah, we're not staying outside all day, and I don't wanna just like go sit in their house all day either. I'd rather be home where I can do stuff. So we're just gonna stay here. Okay, I have one more bag to go, but let me rinse these 3 out because my little colander is full now. So now they're gonna be baked beans, yeah. Ashton's asking me what these are. So, because we're gonna make them into baked beans. Anyway, you just cover the beans with water and then bring the water to a boil, and then we're gonna turn it off. So here is the recipe. It makes 7 quarts, it says. So 4 pounds of navy beans rinsed, 2 quarts tomato juice, 1 quart tomato sauce, 1 cup chopped onion, 2 cups brown sugar, ½ cup molasses, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon allspice, 2 teaspoons mustard, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons black pepper. It's a ground mustard, but I think I'm gonna substitute and put actual mustard in it. Well, no, I'm not. I was going to, but I just remembered that Ashley needs the rest of the mustard the other day up here, so I'll just use ground. I know that just made no sense whatsoever. Anyway, cover beans with water and bring to a boil. Then remove from the heat, cover, and let them sit for an hour. Then we'll rinse the beans, add fresh water, simmer for another 20 to 30 minutes. And then in a large pot, we're gonna put all of the rest of everything up there, and then just let it simmer 5 minutes, fill our jars with 1.5 cups of beans, add the sauce, 1-inch headspace, process 10 pounds, 90 minutes for quarts, I meant to put 75 for pints, not quarts, so I need to erase that. 90 for quarts, 75 for pints. There we go, I fixed it. 90 minutes for quarts, 75 for pints. Okay, now that it's been an hour, I just dumped this out, drained all the water, and now we're gonna refill it with cold water, put it on the stove, and then let it simmer for about 20-30 minutes. So I have these on here to simmer for about 20-30 minutes, and then in a little bit, I'm going to start this because this needs to simmer for 5. And then I have my quart jars here, I just need 7. So I have all of these out and ready to go. I need to go downstairs and get my canners though. Now we're just gonna fill each jar with 1.5 cups of beans. But I'm gonna do it this way because I don't feel like, I already washed my colander. I don't feel like washing it again. So we're just gonna use a scoop and scoop it out. That's 1 cup. And then we just fill with sauce. To 1-inch headspace. And then repeat. So that ratio was not correct at all. I had to add more sauce. I have a ton more beans than 7 quarts. So thankfully I had extra stuff to make more. So I have more sauce going. I just filled up more jars. I've got more to fill, but hopefully that sauce will fill up the last couple jars that I have. But then I still have some beans left. So that was just way too many beans. But anyway, I'm gonna get these going. I'm gonna put 4 in each canner. So I got 2 more quarts and 3 pints. And then I just have like this little bit left, and I'm trying to decide what to do with them. And honestly, I think I might just feed them to the birds because I have no more sauce left. I don't know. I might just give them to the chickens. They'll be happy. That's one of the good things about having birds, is that no matter what, there is like no food waste at all because they will eat anything, just about. So another thing I want to do, I don't think I'm going to start today, but I think this will be my project for tomorrow, is I just brought up 2 10-pound bags of potatoes. I want to peel, slice them, cut them, whatever, into shapes of fries, hash browns, whatever. Ice bath them, blanch them, ice bath them, flash freeze, vacuum seal, so we have our own homemade frozen fries. We love like fresh homemade fries, but I never, like every time we have something, I never feel like making them, never. So I just buy bags of fries, but I would rather not. I'd rather have our own. So I'm gonna attempt that tomorrow. I think is gonna be my goal, is to get, I think I'll be okay to do both these bags. I might leave a couple potatoes out. I do have some over here on my little basket hanging thing. So I think that's gonna be my goal. I was gonna start now, but I don't think I'm gonna start now. I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Oh, and I have the order of chocolate bread and those garlic rosemary bread in the oven now. I had preheated the Dutch oven and then I just put the bread in right before I started taking that video. So that last clip that you just saw about the potatoes. So those will cook for a little bit. Hopefully they come out good. For dinner tonight, we're gonna have the melt in your mouth chicken that we didn't have last night, which wasn't even on the menu, but then Gary wanted it, but then we ended up getting food. So I'm gonna get the topping ready right now just because I have a little bit of time, and then all we do is spread it on top of the chicken and bake at 375 for like 45 minutes. So we're gonna do about, hang on, let me see, about a cup of mayonnaise. I don't know, half cup or so of Parmesan cheese, more, less, whatever you want. Seasoned salt. Garlic powder. And some pepper. There are actual measurements. I'll try to remember to link it down below, but this is the gist of it. And like I said, just spread it on top of your chicken, bake 375, 45 minutes. Gary absolutely loves this. And then we have a ton of leftover rice, so I'm just gonna heat that up. I don't even have to make anything. And then we have some frozen broccoli that we're gonna eat with it. So I'm just seasoning all this chicken with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, just so the chicken itself also has flavor. Because there's nothing worse than a piece of meat that's got no flavor on it. So we're just gonna do this, flip them, season both sides, and then put the topping on them.
Hey, Billy, Warren, you guys wanna go outside?
So here are her breads that she ordered. She ordered the garlic rosemary and chocolate sourdough bread. So we also have the tiniest little baked beans left, so I'm gonna heat these up too. Our chicken is done. Our rice is done, broccoli, and a tiny bit of baked beans. And we also have leftover gluten-free rolls if anybody wants one. So this is little Layla's plate. She's got some turkey. Whoops, I just got some rice on there. Rice, broccoli, beans, and a gluten-free roll. So here's dinner tonight. Very simple. So our first round of beans is done, both of them, but I still have these to can, but I'm gonna wait until tomorrow because it's already late and I just pulled these out. So if you're interested, stay tuned tomorrow for more canning of beans, and then also I'm gonna do the fries tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. Gary and I were just talking about doing them, and we almost started to do it together tonight, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. I will see you then. Bye.